This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of August 16th, 2022, brought to you by That's Good HR. I'm Wes Mills. There are growing efforts to reclaim microchip production in the U.S., and the Midwest is vying for its share of the multi-billion-dollar industry. The University of Notre Dame and Purdue are part of a new network of 12 research universities in Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, focused on collaboration for research and workforce training. Alan Seabaugh is director of Notre Dame Nanoscience and Technology.
Each of the universities has capabilities that are unique that we don't have to duplicate at every university. We can collaborate to do things that are bigger than what we could do individually.
Seabaugh says Intel Corporation's plan to invest $20 billion to construct a manufacturing facility near Columbus, Ohio, played a key role in the formation of the network. A pair of companies in Wayne County is planning to expand operations. The projects from Vandor Corporation and Dot Transportation total about $8 million in investment and the creation of more than 70 jobs. The Northeast Indiana Regional Development Authority has approved $18 million in new Regional Economic Acceleration and Development Initiative grants. The organization says the funding will be used for 6 projects in Allen, Huntington, Noble, and Wabash counties. Some of the READY grant projects include the terminal expansion at Fort Wayne's Airport, workforce housing in Wabash, and a robotics lab in Kendallville. If the forecast from the U.S. Department of Agriculture holds true, Indiana farmers could see record soybean yields this upcoming harvest season. The Ag Department says Hoosier farmers are on pace to see a statewide soybean average of 60 bushels an acre, up nearly 1% from last year's harvest. That yield, if realized, would produce 350 million bushels of soybeans. USDA is also forecasting Hoosier farmers will see a statewide average of corn hit 189 bushels an acre, down from last year's 195 bushels an acre. Based on the average yield, farmers will harvest 935 million bushels of corn in Indiana. Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand is brought to you by That's Good HR.
With one call to That's Good HR, your hiring challenge is solved. It's that simple. That's Good HR is the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Have an HR, accounting, administrative, or customer service position to fill? Trust That's Good HR to make a match that's good for everyone, whether temp to hire, or a direct hire placement. For 22 years, That's Good HR has been handpicking employees and employers through a highly personal and authentic approach that delivers long-term results. Visit that'sgoodhr.com. Remember, the match matters.
IBJ Media delivers business news covering central Indiana and the entire state. The Indianapolis Business Journal and Inside Indiana Business are now part of the same family. Look to the IBJ for in-depth coverage of central Indiana's business community, and tap into Inside Indiana Business for stories that extend throughout Indiana. 2 resources, unlimited business insights that help you stay informed and get ahead. Learn more at ibj.com and insideindianabusiness.com.
Former Indiana Attorney General Curtis Hill, whose time in office was marred by allegations that he groped 4 women during a party, is seeking the Republican nomination to replace U.S. Representative Jackie Walorski following her death in a highway crash. Hill is among at least 5 candidates in a growing field for Saturday's Republican caucus. A study from the Indiana University Public Policy Institute shows a new grocery store, as part of the broader revitalization of the 38th Street and Sheridan Avenue area on the northeast side of Indianapolis, could have a one-time economic impact of $11 million, as well as an annual impact of $4.5 million in wages, benefits, and other spending. The Indy Fresh Market grocery store will open near the new Cook Medical Facility, which is in partnership with Goodwill. Tom Guevara is director of IU's Public Policy Institute.
The total impact represents not only the direct cost of building the facility, which was about $7 million, but then you have an impact on downstream suppliers.
The store is scheduled to be complete in late 2023. This report is brought to you by That's Good HR, the secret ingredient to strategic staffing. Visit that'sgoodhr.com for more information. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.